So just a few weeks ago, I got married to my best friend and the love of my life. So officially, I'm a husband now. We had a beautiful day and memories that will last a lifetime. But now that we're married, the next step comes in, which is for us to buy a house. The problem is that all over the world in the last 50 years, the prices of homes have become less affordable. Simply put, the days of one man working as a mailman and affording a 4-bedroom home with 3 kids with a wife as a homemaker is just not the case today. But that is the day and age we live in. So what can we do to make first-time home ownership easier? Well, the government has something to help with that, and it's called a LISA, or the Lifetime Individual Savings Account. So, in today's video, we're going to break down exactly what a lifetime ISA is, how the government bonus works, and the really important rules you need to know, especially for buying a house. But stick around until the end because there is a very important downside risk we need to talk about because you can actually lose money with this as well, and it's not for everyone. Also, on this channel, we cover everything related to improving your finances, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. So put simply, a lifetime ISA or LISA is a type of savings or investment account designed specifically for 2 big life goals: buying your first home or saving some extra cash for retirement. Think of it like a special ISA wrapper that comes with a nice perk. And that perk is the 25% government bonus, because for every £4 you save into your LISA, the government chucks in an extra £1 completely free. Now, that sounds amazing, right? Free money is great. But as with anything government related, there are rules. Let's break down the key things that you need to know. 1. You need to be aged between 18 and 39 to open a LISA. You have to make your first payment before your 40th birthday. You also need to be a UK resident. 2. You can put away up to £4,000 each tax year. This £4,000 counts towards your overall annual ISA allowance, which is currently £20,000. So if you max out your LISA at 4k, you can still put 16k into other ISAs like a cash ISA or stocks and shares ISA in the same tax year. 3. That 25% bonus is added to whatever you contribute up to that £4,000 limit. So if you save the maximum £4,000 in a tax year, the government gives you a £1,000 bonus. This bonus is usually paid monthly directly into your LISA account. 4. You can keep paying into your LISA and getting the bonus until you turn 50. After 50, you can't contribute anymore or get the bonus, but the account stays open and your money can continue to grow tax-free. 5. Like other ISAs, any interest you earn in a cash LISA or any investment growth and income in a stocks and shares LISA is completely tax-free. This is a massive advantage over normal savings or investment accounts. 6. You can get a cash LISA where your money earns interest like a regular savings account, or a stocks and shares LISA where your money is invested in the stock market. Which one is right depends on your timescale and risk appetite. Generally, if you're buying a house in the next few years, cash is often seen as safer, but it's up to you. Okay, so we know the basics. Now, in order to withdraw your LISA, including the bonus, there are conditions that need to be met, so let's get to those. But before we do, I just wanted to let you know about our Patreon page called the Casual Cash Club. This is a behind-the-scenes look at my financial journey where I share all of the real-time numbers and what I'm doing to improve my financial standing in life. So it includes posting of all my real-time investments in stocks and ETFs, as well as how I'm building passive income to financially retire. So the club includes my investment portfolio updates as well as my passive income for each month and updates on my overall wealth. And of course, the new goal is to buy a house, and we'll be showing the progress towards that, and I'll share all of the details of getting there. When you join, you get instant access to the last 3 years of posts in full, nothing held back. And because I genuinely want everyone to be part of it, there is a 90% off special to join, so it's just 45p. So if you want to be part of around 100 other people in the club, you can check out the link in the description for the Casual Cash Club. Okay, so let's get to the conditions of how to withdraw your LISA and the bonus, and then we'll talk about the downside. 1. You must be a first-time buyer. This means you cannot have ever owned a property before anywhere in the world. This includes inherited property or even a share in a property. 2. The home you're buying must cost £450,000 or less. 3. The property has to be in the UK. 4. Your LISA account must have been open for at least 12 months before the date of your first payment before you can withdraw the money penalty-free for a house. So you can't just open one today and buy next month using the bonus. 5. You need to intend to live in the property. It can't be a buy-to-let or a holiday home. 6. You must be buying the property with a mortgage. You can't use it for an all-cash purchase. 7. Use a solicitor or conveyancer. This is key for the process. You can't just withdraw the cash yourself. The money must be paid directly from your LISA provider to your solicitor or conveyancer who is handling the process. So what if you're buying with your partner? If you are both first-time buyers and both have LISAs, you can both use your LISA savings and bonuses towards the deposit, and the $450,000 property limit still applies to the total price. If only one of you is a first-time buyer, then only that person can use their LISA funds and bonus penalty-free. The other person can still contribute their own savings, just not from a LISA. Now, this is super important. What happens if you need the money before you turn 60, but you're not buying your first home according to those rules? Well, you will face a 25% withdrawal penalty on the total amount you withdraw. And that doesn't sound bad, right? You get a 25% bonus and you lose that 25%. Well, not really. Say you saved £800. The government adds a £200 bonus, giving you £1,000 in your LISA. If you then withdraw that £1,000 for a reason other than a qualifying first home purchase, the government charges 25% on the full £1,000. That's a £250 charge. So you only get back £750. You actually end up with less than you originally put in. And that's important to know. The penalty is there to reclaim the bonus and penalize you slightly on your own savings. So only use a LISA if you are very confident you'll use it for your first home under the rules, or you're happy to leave it until you're 60. The only exceptions to this penalty before 60 are if you become terminally ill with less than 12 months to live or upon death. So, maybe your plans change. Maybe the house you want costs more than $450,000, or you decide home ownership isn't for you right now. If you don't use the LISA for the first home, your options are: 1. To leave it for retirement. Keep the money in your LISA. You can keep contributing until age 50. Then, once you turn 60, you can withdraw the entire amount with bonuses and growth completely tax-free and penalty-free. 2. If you need the money before 60 for something else, you can access it, but you'll have to pay that 25% withdrawal charge. So, there you have it. That's the lifetime ISA broken down. Now remember that things can change and you'll need to do all your own research before using this product. But I hope this helped to break it all down and give you a better look into LISAs and hopefully help towards retirement or your first home purchase. Please be sure to like the video if you found it helpful and subscribe if you want to learn more on ways to improve your finances, and remember to check out the Casual Cash Club discount in the description. So that is it, and I'll see you guys next time, as always, on Casual Cash. Cheers.